Pathmark is the intelligent tool for website lead generation. With increasing online competition, over 98% of website visitors don't convert. The ability to successfully show your value proposition and support visitors in the buying journey separates you from the competition online. Pathmark qualifies and converts leads on your website by figuring out where they are in the buying journey and influencing them in key decision moments with relevant micro experiences like case studies, intro videos, and much more. Stay relevant to your visitors and increase conversions by 50%. Add Pathmark to your website in seconds. Let the AI do all the work and get access to 50% more qualified leads while you keep doing marketing and sales as usual. Check us on pathmark.com. Welcome to today's episode. Let's talk about today's guest. We have Iryna Troshchynska from Leobit, marketing director with them. How are you doing today, Iryna?
Hello. Great. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for asking. And well, Iryna, I'm sure our listeners are tuning in, wondering what Leobit is all about. So let's kick it off with that. In your own words, can you tell us a little bit more?
So basically what we do, we help various companies from some smaller startups to bigger companies to develop software solution to extend their development teams and to make sure continuous software development, maintenance and support. We work with various technologies like .NET, like Microsoft Stack, like Web Stack, and also we have quite big focus on AI. So that's a little bit about our company.
That's important. Okay, awesome to hear that. And so then, what would you say then is, so that our listeners to get a good understanding there of Leobit then, what would you say is that key problem that you guys like to solve for clients?
Could you please repeat?
Yes. So what would you say is that key problem that you guys like to solve for clients?
Okay. Again, it depends on company because, for example, when some startup comes, they sometimes a lack of some vision regarding developing their product, or they are doubting, for example, which technology to use to develop the product. So for them, we can do some, for example, technology consulting or product discovery phase. Some bigger companies, they may come already with established software, which is, for example, a legacy system, and we can help building new one or bringing new technology to existing legacy system and upgrading it, for example. So that's basically what we do.
Okay, interesting. And so then, is there a certain then vertical that you guys actually go for? Is there an ideal ICP there for Leobit?
Yes, we have our focus on some industries. There are several, but like not limited to. And we focus, for example, on fintech, on proptech, on sports tech solutions. We also have some legal tech projects, ad tech projects. So yeah, that's the key industries. But as I mentioned, we have also more of them.
Definitely. Okay, so say I was in the fitness and sports tech, right? How would I usually then find out about Leobit? Is there a top client acquisition channel for you guys?
I would say it's not one channel. So we work with really a lot of channels, and it's some very basic, like, I don't know, various listings or directories like Clutch or other websites. It's also Google because like we work with like a search engine optimization. We write a lot of content for our website. So that's Google as well. That's some paid ads like Google or Bing ads, for example. That's social media. And I think that's some IT media or business media because we also work with content for them as well.
Okay, interesting. I like that. And so that way our listeners then who are tuned in, Iryna, could go ahead and visit you. They could always check you guys out at leobit.com. What role does a website then play for client acquisition?
I think it's one of the key roles because even we acquire some traffic, or if we bring some traffic from external resources, external media, or from listing, customer always evaluates the website. And it's something that shows our expertise. It's something that shows our services, and it's key platform actually to convert the customers. So as for every company, I think the website is one of key things for doing marketing.
Okay, awesome. Great to hear that. And so then is there any tools or tips or methods that you would recommend to our listeners as far as some website lead generation, Iryna?
From one side, it's very simple. From another side, it's very difficult sometimes to keep. It's basically keep all those recommendations. that are given regarding the websites, for example, like website speed or user-friendly UX, or mobile friendliness, for example, or some great content you can provide for it. So it's, from one side, it's ABC. From another side, in terms of execution, I think many companies, they have a little bit challenge to do this. So I would say at least keep basics, and that would be already good results. If we talk about different tools, so you can use like from very basics, like Google Analytics, for example, to analyze your website, or Google Search Console, to another tools, which, for example, help evaluate customer journey, or, for example, evaluate user sessions on your website. It can be, for example, Clarity or Hotjar. And I'm sure that there are much more tools that help you to improve experience of people that are visiting your website.
Okay, awesome, great, love that then. So let's switch gears then a little bit, Iryna, and let's talk about you as the leader. What are some key tasks you like to focus on your day-to-day there, being the marketing director?
For me as a marketing director, and I think as for all leaders, the key thing is my team, and key focus is my team. So basically ensuring that they all have needed resources, that they have all good understanding of the task and purpose of what we're doing and why. And another focus, I think, is basically ensuring some marketing tactics, some innovations, some bringing some marketing strategy and vision based on company strategy. So I think it's two pillars, marketing director. It's people, and it's strategy, tactics, and innovations.
Definitely. Okay, awesome. Good. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. So then, how do you like to stay up to date with all the news in the marketing world as far as trends, strategies? Is there a preferred channel that you like to go with?
I would say that it's really, it depends case by case. Yeah, because as a marketing director, from one side, I need to understand what's going on in the industry. For example, which technology innovations appear. So I check some industry websites. I check LinkedIn as well. Actually, LinkedIn, I think, is good source now for a lot of professional updates, especially if you are subscribed for some leaders of those industries you are involved in. With marketing updates, for sure, I'm subscribed for example, some LinkedIn updates, Google updates, and so on for all key channels. So yeah, that's basically how I get information, some websites, and mainly LinkedIn.
Definitely love LinkedIn, right? I think there's a lot of free information that really good people are out there giving out for free. So awesome to hear that from you. And next up then is, let's switch to our next section then here, Iryna, which is our rapid fire question rounds. Are you ready for them?
Yes.
All right, awesome. First up then is, what is the last book that you read?
So maybe it will be a surprise, but it's not a professional book. When you read a lot of business literature, I think at some point it's already kind of similar concept and so on. And now I rather focus on reading a more nonfiction or some, classical books, let's say. So the last book I read is a book of Ukrainian writer. She's quite famous in Europe, not sure about US. Her name is Oksana Zabushko. And the name of the book is called The Longest Journey. And that's book about her journey across the Europe after the full-scale war started. And it's a lot of reflection regarding all what's happening in Ukraine. And I think it was really interesting for me to read it, and it resonates with me a lot.
That's important. Okay, awesome. Great read that for our listeners. Next up then is, if there would be no boundaries in technology, Iryna, what would be that one thing that you want to have fixed for your role as a marketer today?
As a B2B marketer, and I think it's a really big pain point for many B2B marketers, I think it's analytics, and especially analytics of those customer journeys of people. Because doing B2B marketing, sometimes it's it's black box, let's say. So like we never know exactly, or like not in all cases, what worked, for example. So we see some points of customer journey, we see some interaction with user, but we mainly can track first interaction or last interaction, but we don't know, for example, how many interactions with brand exactly this person had. And I think it would be one big thing to have all this clear customer journey, understand all interaction, all channels that were like customers like interacting with. So that's something I would say it would be a nice dream, but I don't think it will be established soon. But from another side, I have some small wish as well. I hope it will appear maybe in some months. It's related with actually all those chat GPT or copilots appearing and advising people on some content and so on. And so far, we also understand that, for example, we are getting traffic and we are getting leads out of those new tools. But somehow Google Analytics or Bing, they do not reflect in their analytics those channels. So basically in Google, you get everything indirect. And we only figure out that we got this, for example, one of the leads from AI only when we asked, because like it was mentioned as direct. So I hope that at least search engines and some tools like Google Analytics at least will learn to track those leads and traffic we are getting from new AI tools that are shaping the market now.
Okay, awesome. Great to hear that. Love that. And so is there still any repetitive tasks that you're doing? If so, what would they be in order to kind of remove those tedious repetitive tasks?
With repetitive tasks, we are actually always looking to automate them. And I would share one case which we had recently in our company. So what we did, we automated lead scoring and lead routing like with AI. So basically, we have now some AI assistant. We call it Leo AI, who does scoring based on our ICP to the customers and also involves a right sales representative based on companies, for example, industry or some specific technology which customer requires. So it helped us to give a little bit more time to our marketing and sales team to focus more on actually customers' needs and preparation to meeting this customer. So all this routine is done now by AI assistant, and also this AI assistant is responding to the customer like as soon as the lead is scored. And he also is, but he doesn't pretend to be a human. He says, "Okay, I'm Leo AI. I'm here to help," and soon my human colleagues will involve. And I think that's something that's a lot of people who come to us, they love it.
Definitely. Okay, awesome. Love that. And so then, Iryna, I mean, you have a lot of experience already in the marketing world, but what would be that one piece of advice that you would give yourself if you were to restart your journey as a marketer?
I would maybe say advice for future marketing directors, probably, those who think about doing this step. So one important thing is finding, I think, the right CEO you will be working with, because it's something very, very important for your future work, to have common vision, common values, and common understanding of approach, how marketing can work and grow business jointly. So I think that's key thing for marketing director, to find the right CEO.
That's fine. Okay, awesome. Love that advice. And well, we are coming to the end of the show here today, Iryna. But before we do end, I do want to give you the last word. Say someone forgets everything about the interview today. What is that one thing they should remember about Leobit?
It's really trusted software development partner who can solve any technical challenges.
Definitely awesome. I'd love to hear that. And well, to our listeners, you could always check them out at leobit.com. To you, Iryna, thank you so much for being a part of today's episode. To our listeners, thank you so much for tuning in. And I'm looking forward to our next episode at PathMonk Presents. Thanks a lot, Iryna.
Thank you.